fuck y'all do? Don't stay damn well. Don't stay up for like till like 6 in the morning playing a damn game with your friend, and then decide after your friend gets off to stay on the game for like additional like about an hour ish, and then say, yeah, even though I haven't slept in like over 10 hours, yeah, let's fucking not go to sleep and then decide to do something like this. So yeah, I'm tired. I only got enough diamonds to do this this final chapter. I ain't got enough diamonds to do this shit, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna lock in at minute mark and control. The morning after heart to heart of Reagan, you meet Mallory and Reese for a poolside brunch and fill them in on your night. Reese rolls her eyes and lifts a mimosa to her lips. Of course, Reagan flew out here after you. I'm sure she took a private jet. Did you guys, talk? Reagan and I are in a weird place. I hope that seeing her again will clear things up, but I think I'm in a worse place now than I was before. Her apology must have totally sucked. Want to make her try again? No, her apology was good. Really good. That's kind of the problem. I'm more confused after last night than ever. What did she say when you told her about the job offer? That she was put my decision no matter what. That I'm the only thing that matters to her. I'll say this for Reagan. No one knows her way around the grand gesture. Mallory's right. Reagan's always been going overboard. See? I told you. I can read a romantic gesture faster than a back issue of Cosmo. Reese, don't you ever get exhausted of it? The big mistakes and bigger apologies? Reese thinks about it for a moment. Not really. I mean, I get why it seems overwhelming to you, but you have to understand where Reagan's coming from. The Mega Billionaire Club? Well, yes, but more than that. Growing up with our dad meant every single interaction Reagan had was a power struggle. Where Reagan went to school, who her friends could be, even what she ate for breakfast. And that man messed Reagan up so bad. It's true. Mom always used to say that all my dad's kids, Reagan was the one he hurt the most. I'd like to go back in time and give young Reagan a hug. Just picturing a young, scared Reagan trying desperately to stand up to her father makes her heart hurt. I get the feeling Reagan didn't get nearly enough hugs back then. She didn't. That's why I was so happy when she met you. Reese reaches across the table and squeezes your hand. Don't be too hard on Reagan. Don't be too hard on Reagan, Aiden. No one ever taught her that real love is trust and respect, not elaborate gestures. But you could teach her if you wanted to. I know it. She has a point, but is it enough to make up for everything else? So, what are you gonna do about her? Do you have a plan, grand or otherwise? So far, the extent of my plan is going on a date with her tonight. She said she's gonna pull out all the stops, show me how she's changed. I really hope she has Nadine. And if she hasn't, I'll personally drop my sister on her jet and send her packing. You laugh, finally letting yourself relax to knowledge that your friends will support you no matter what. After a day of lounging in the sun at the hotel pool, you head back to your room to get ready. These are all the clothes I bought. I guess I should have been more prepared for an impromptu date with my billionaire sort of ex. Do you know what Reagan's planning to take you tonight? No. She only told me to dress up and be outside Nobu at 7 on the dot. She's taking you to Nobu? That's Kim Kardashian's favorite restaurant. She must have gotten some favorites to get a reservation there, especially so last minute. I'll be right back. Mallory dashes out of the room and returns a few minutes later, holding a slinky dress that's perfect for a night out. I passed by the shop this morning and knew something special would happen tonight. It's perfect for your big date. You'll sit in the shower neck. Even Kim K couldn't compete. You've literally had better dresses. Once again, from the worst dress critique ever. I don't know nothing about dress. I know nothing about fashion, but this dress compared to the others, this what? It's just what? It's just purple. It's just purple. No jewels, no bedazzlement. It's not even like an intricate design, where like it's like not design. I mean like style or design, but you know what? We should move on. Just move on. I'm already cranky. I'm not letting the dress ruin my morning. When did it come at 8? Why is it almost 8:30? What the fuck? You run to the bathroom and quickly change to the silky dress. You can't help but flaunt a little as you emerge. Mallory, you're a genius. I feel sexy and powerful. I don't know how you do it, Nadine, but you make every outfit look like it was made for you. And if Reagan can behave herself when you look like this, she can behave herself anywhere. Putting the finishing touches on your hair and makeup, and by the time the car arrives to pick you up, you're ready for anything. Hopefully for Reagan to show me what she's really capable of. The moment the car pulls up, Reagan's waiting to help you out the back seat and looking devastatingly gorgeous while she does it. See, her dress is better. Look at that. The dress itself. I mean, like the style, like the weird. I don't know. The weird cut under the breast before going to like the you know what I mean. The slits under the breast. That's new. That's interesting. That's something. And the bedazzlement on the waist. Like okay. And nice silky, hugging curves. It looked nice. It looked nice. I hope you're ready for a night to remember. Her jaw drops as you grab your purse and prepare to enter the restaurant. Holy shit, Nadine. Is something wrong? Her eyes glitter as she sweeps you from head to toe. Everywhere her gaze lands feels hot, prickly, and totally exposed. You look hot as hell. Yeah, I look hot as hell. The dress is meh. If you're complimenting me because how the dress looks, I've done better. You have given me better, so don't butter me up too much. Tonight I'm still not happy. I'm not happy about how we left things. I'm not happy about this fucking dress. I'm tired. I'm fucking tired. You're about to thank her when she clears her throat and tries again. What I mean is that you're radiant, Nadine. You always look beautiful. When you put all the stops like this. Are you working on your compliments? She grins sheepishly down at you. You said you needed more of them. The words can't express how gorgeous you are right now. She places a hand on the small of your back and ushers you inside, where the head chef is waiting. It's good to see you, Miss Dawn. The staff set up a private room for the two of you in the back. I appreciate your accommodation, especially on short notice. The chef's eyes flick over to you, taking the sight of your elegant ensemble. And now I see why you wanted privacy. If you follow your waiter, he'll see you to your room and start you with a complimentary bottle of sake. Even though you can't deny the splendor of the restaurant, you were paying a disappointment how bland everything is. Like Reagan still wants to be ultimate. Like Reagan still wants to be the ultimate authority on our dates. Yes, you prefer to drink champagne tonight? Tonight's celebration is yours. Please have the waiter bring us your best bottle of champagne instead. Are you sure? I thought you said you wanted. I'm sure. Thank you, sir. Reagan is silent as she led to your table, but you can feel her watching you thoughtfully as you take your seats. The chef has prepared a tasting menu for you. It's 7 courses and ends in a wagyu teppanyaki that will melt on your tongue. You pursue the menu he hands you, and it soon becomes clear that it was designed with Reagan's taste in mind. You haven't eaten steak until you had it prepared here. Very good, Miss Dawn. Medium rare as. That sounds wonderful. We have something else in mind. Reagan raises an eyebrow as you quickly scan the menu for something she would never choose for herself. 2 beef spring rolls, followed by the squid pasta and miso sauce. We're feeling adventurous tonight. One of us certainly is. As soon as the waiter leaves, Reagan pounces. Care to tell me what that was about? You said you were willing to give me more control, so I'm taking control. She snakes a hand under the table, her fingertips grazing your knees. She nudges them open, but then slides her hand up your thigh. See, Nadine? I can control myself better than you think. You have no idea how much higher I want to go. Reagan, self-control isn't the same as giving up control. Reagan pulls her hand away and sits back, clearly recognizing the serious tone in your voice. I know you can control yourself. What I need to see is you handing over the reins sometimes. I'm trying to do that for you, Nadine. I'm trying to give you what you need. I want to believe you, but words are a lot easier than actions. I know, but a lot happened while you were gone, Nadine. A lot changed. Like what? The truth is, I was hit on all sides by people who know more about me, who know more than me about what it means to truly love someone. And I don't just mean you. That shouldn't have been that hard to read, but I'm getting delirious right now. I'm becoming delirious. Okay. Cranky, I'm tired, and I want food. Grant's hearing was yesterday. I thought he was the most miserable future divorcee I ever seen, until I saw his ex. At first they still wanted to be together, and called the holding off. Cutthroat divorce lawyer Reagan Thorne helped the couple reconcile? I did. My mom also paid a visit to talk some sense into me and give me some advice. I think you like her. I don't doubt it. You're interrupted when your food arrives. Your eyes stay trained on Reagan as the waiter sets the place down. Just ask one. Intriguing. This actually looks pretty incredible. You grin as the waiter departs. The food looks delicious, and you can't wait to taste it. But first, you tisk in warning as Reagan reaches for her chopsticks. Not so fast. Open up and let me feel that gorgeous mouth. Reagan's eyes flash dangerously, which makes it all the more delicious when she drops her hands to her lap and parts her lips. Well, how's it taste? It's honestly wonderful. Clearly, I've been missing out. I guess I'm not so bad at this being in charge thing, and you're not so bad at letting me. You hold your breath as you wait for Reagan's response. So far, she's had all the right answers, but the night is only just beginning. Only for you, Nadine. I couldn't do it for anyone else. Eventually, dinner comes to an end, and you step out into the balmy night air. I think you'll like what I have planned next. She pulls out 2 tickets from her pocket and holds them out to you. Let me guess, you called in a favor and got front row seats? Well, less a favor and more a bribe in this case. But generally, yes. Ignore the voice crack. I won't. But you do. The gesture is sweet, but also typical of Reagan. Spotting a sign for pot in the show. Hypnosis. Spotting a sign for a hypnosis show that's starting in a few minutes, you get a better idea. Think we should do something a little different tonight. Hypnotism? You know that's all nonsense, right? But it doesn't matter. This is about you showing me you can let someone else take the lead. Reagan hesitates for a moment, then nods and squeezes your hand. Okay, Nadine, if it's what you want. You head inside, and you're just about to buy balcony seats when a man in a sequin tuxedo approaches the ticket counter. Absolutely not. A couple as dazzlingly dressed as this needs to sit front and center. Do I know you? The man points toward the show's marquee, where an image of his face smiles mysteriously down at you. You will by the time this curtain falls. He turns toward the ticket counter and raps sharply on the surface. Seat this lady and her escort in the VIP section as my guest. You can barely suppress your excitement when the tickets are placed in your hand. You're seated right in the middle row. You're seated right in the middle of the front row. See, Reagan? You're not the only one who can score good seats. Is this how you've been treated the entire time you've been in Vegas? Reagan, you'd be surprised what not scowling at everyone can get you. As I scowl to nothing, as if I'm looking at her. You arch your brow in a playful invitation. You should try sometime. Being sweet and innocent has its uses. I'll save to join my money and power around. Thanks. She rakes a quick glance up and down your body before expression waxes into a grin. And my hot girlfriend, apparently. As soon as you and Reagan find your seats, the house lights start to dim. Reagan's leg presses against yours. She leans in to whisper to you. I hope you realize that hypnotism is basically just a highly staged version of a dom controlling their subs. What makes you say that? And just watch. The hypnotist is in complete control. The only people he'll bring up are the ones he knows he can command. Watch the ticket in my clock. Listen to the sound of my voice. You feel the power of both. Know yourself to be safe in my hands. See? It's a classic dom move. Command obedience and then provide a safe place for personal exploration. You both watch as the woman on stage begins acting out all the hypnotist's commands. There's nothing sexy about commanding someone against their will. It's the choice that makes it fun. Reagan, she did choose though. When she volunteered to go on stage, that was essentially her agreeing to the contract. She knew the risk. Risk. Reagan considers this for a moment, then nods and seems to relax a bit. I hadn't thought about it that way. It may make a good argument. I think some of my legal prowess has rubbed off on you. Oh no. You elbow Reagan and settle in. The show continues. Some of the things the hypnotist does are downright silly, but everyone who steps off his stage looks like they had a good time and like to gladly come back for more. For my final act, I need a couple who isn't afraid to take center stage. He puts his hand to his eye and makes a big motion stretching the crowd. It could be imagination, but it looks like it lingers on you and Reagan. No. 2 people who know how to put on a good show. 2 people who can give up complete control. No. My voice is cracking as I'm trying to say no. No. I'm not going up there. No, Reagan, you can go up there. I'm not going up there. You can go up there. You're not tricky. You're not fooling me. You glance over at Reagan to find out she's not watching the hypnotist at all. She's looking at you. You know exactly what she's thinking. There's no better way to prove that she's ready to surrender.
You're in present danger to the United States. He said it. He said it.
Than to be hypnotized in front of a crowd of strangers with me by her side. Her eyebrows furrow in understanding as her fingers tighten around yours. I hope you're not seriously considering this. You refuse to let her get to you. This is your night and your chance to prove that control is all just a matter of choice. I can choose to take control, and she can choose to let me, assuming she's willing to try. What do you say, God? Who's brave enough to put themselves in my hands? Do it, Reagan. Prove to me that you can give control to someone we've never met before. There's a lot to ask, Nadine. Your voice doesn't waver as you respond. I'm not asking for anything. I'm telling you what I need from you. I'm surprised my voice didn't waver. For once. Reagan hesitates for a moment, then sighs. With a usual air of command, she raises her hand and fixes her gaze on the stage. We'll do it. It's my fashionable friends from the lobby. Come on up, you two. It's not every day I get to command such a powerful pair. An usher appears and helps guide you both to the stage. The bright light feels blinding at first, but you take comfort from Reagan, standing calm and unwavering by your side. She might hate every minute of this, but nothing on earth will force her to show it. The hypnotist takes you by the hand and leads you to the center of the stage. Giving you a twirl, she shows you off for the crowd. See, I know what the word is. I know it's hypnotist, obviously, I know that, but I've never seen it spelled out before. So I had to, just... I had to, remind myself, it's hypnotist. Hypnotist. Even if I can't say the word right, I know what the fucking word is. I just never had to read it. I don't know about you all, but I can't wait to see what these two will do. The roar of applause from the audience shows how much they agree. Perfect. We're all in the same boat. We're all on the same page. Why don't we have Aye. Perfect. We're all on the same page. Why don't we have the stern one take a seat in this chair? I can only assume that's me. She takes a seat in a cabaret-style chair at the center of the stage, while you stand to one side. Now, I want you both to follow the movements of this watch as I count you down. You reach out and take Reagan's hand as the hypnotist pulls out a gold pocket watch and begins swinging it back and forth. Stop making me say the H word. It's mesmerizing, but I don't feel hypnotized. Or any variant of that H word. 1, 2, 3. Both feeling loose and free. 4, 5, 6. You're reaching a state of utter bliss. 7, 8, 9. Now you're both mine. You share a glance at Reagan. She's no more under the hypnosis spell than you are, but you do feel strangely good. What did I say about the H word? If there's one thing Reagan and I have plenty of practice with, it's performing for strangers. What do you say, crowd? Do we want to see how much sin they're willing to put in Sin City? Undercover, the crowd's raucous cheers. The hypnotist glances at Reagan and then at you. You know right away what he's asking. He wants to know who he should command to start things off. Take a small step back. This places you behind Reagan's chair and second in line to kick the stage performance off. Let's see how far Reagan can take things without me. How you feeling? Sleepy? Relaxed? Uninhibited? Sure. The hypnotist's eyes flicker with annoyance at this terse reply, but he's quick to recover. Ooh. Since you're so talkative, let's play a word association game. I say a word. You tell me the first thing that comes to mind. You're deep in a state of relaxation, so nothing's stopping you from saying exactly what you feel. You can see Reagan struggling to buy into this game, but in this, as in all things, she manages to gain mastery over herself. Okay, I can do that. Let's start with the easy one. Beach. Wait. Sorry, I need to have a word with myself. Obviously you can't see it, but I'm looking in the mirror behind me. You cannot be that easy. That seeing that 3-letter word made you fold. Are you a child? Are you a child? What? Hello? Are you a very corny teenager? No. Why'd I get you? Why'd I get you so damn hard? What is wrong with you? Let's start with an easy one. Beach. Sex. That's what everyone says. How about women? Sex. Fair enough. The crowd is already starting to laugh with delight. I see a woman after my own heart. What about love? Reagan hesitates only a fraction of a second before responding. Nadine. Hey. If that was Nadine, I'd be blushing right now. I almost got flustered in the light. Like, oh my god, you said me? That kind of you didn't say my name in front of this crowd, but you know, I am still. Thank you. Oh my god. This remark draws a huge cheer from the audience. The louder they get, the more you find yourself giving in, and the more you notice Reagan struggling. You two are obviously used to this sort of thing, aren't you? The hypnotist doesn't wait for a response before addressing the audience again. What do you say we see how far they'll take things? The hypnotist glances at you with a gleam of mischief in his eyes. Mischief. The only things on your girlfriend's hypnotized mind are sex and you. Shouldn't you show her your appreciation? I try to squint my eyes, as in, what do you mean by that? But then I just fully closed one eye, and then I couldn't read because I can't see the words. But half my vision is covered. Half my vision is covered. Talk into the mic. Reagan lifts her gaze to yours. The dark, enticing gleam you see there has more power over you than all the hypnosis in the world. I'm starting to hate that H word. And again, every variant of it. hypnotize, hypnotism. I'm not doing no fucking lap dance. I'm not doing no lap dance. I'd be more than happy to oblige. You don't tear your eyes from Reagan's as you lean over her chair and bring your mouth to hers. From this angle, though your audience is getting a good look at the contours of your ass, but that only makes you more exhilarated. What are you doing, Nadine? Showing you my appreciation, just like our host said. You touch your lips to hers. She's hesitant at first, but the more you nibble at the edges of her mouth, the more she relaxes. It's okay. You can give in to the hypnotist and to me. You know how hot it gets me to put you on a show. You feel her struggling to give up the last bit of control she has. Coaxing your tongue gently into her mouth, you taste her familiar warmth. Trust me, Reagan. I won't let anyone hurt you. You glide your hand up to the back of her hair, gently cradling her head as you deepen the kiss just enough to give the audience something to shout about. Yes, Nadine. I trust you. You know I do. You can tell the exact moment she finally lets go and lets you in. With a soft sigh, she opens her mouth, allowing you to slip your tongue inside. Nadine. Now, folks, I think we better bring this piracy screen out for this next part. Pull away from Reagan, pleased and flushed with exhilaration. If this were a BDSM club instead of a public stage, you'd be more than willing to keep going. And from the way Reagan is starting to pant, you can tell she feels the same. Think we better pull these two out of the trance before things get X-rated. But first, the hypnotist arches his brow at you. You get the feeling he's seen and heard a lot more of what took place on this stage than you bargained for. This might be the only time you ever have your partner in this state. Is there anything you want to ask her? Give me this dance. Honestly, no. I'm getting stage fright for her. Nadine, not Reagan. I would 100% do it just you know, spite Reagan. But Nadine, no. I feel like Reagan, not Reagan. Nadine's me. She my character, and I'm getting secondhand embarrassment from the dance part. I want to know how she really feels about me. You wipe your brow at her, a hand on your hip, and a stern look in your eye. Since she can't lie, I want to know what's deep in her heart. Instead of playing the game with you, Reagan lifts your hand to her lips and lightly kisses it. Why the fuck it sounds like a beluga whale in this goddamn house? What the hell was that? Just a small little noise that sounds like a damn whale. What the fuck? What the hell? Hello? SeaWorld? You already know what's deep in my heart, Nadine. And that's why I keep you. That's the cheesiest thing you ever said. Reagan stands up, pulls you toward her till your body is flushed against hers. And yet it's true. You can barely hear anything but the overwhelming burst of applause. The hypnotist counts you back to awareness, and the ushers escort you back to your seats. Even though you and Reagan both know the show was make-believe, you feel different. Thank you for making me do that, Nadine. It was an interesting experience. See what I mean? Getting control isn't always a terrible thing. You loved it. Not necessarily. You have a hard time reading her expression now that the spotlight's no longer lighting it up, but as she speaks, now the light seems to come from inside your heart. What I really love is you. Once the show ends, you and Reagan head back out to the strip. The desert air is warm and comforting, perfect for a moonless stroll. Vegas is a desert? Oh, hell no. Never going there. Not like I had a choice, but you know, Not going there. I could never live in Vegas year round, but there's something about nights like these that make me want to visit more often. Bet that was part of the hypnotist show. He probably used subliminal messages to make us come back. Reagan takes your hand firmly in hers and starts strolling with you down the sidewalk. No, Nadine. It's being here with you that makes all the difference. Relaxing into Reagan, you rest your head on her shoulder. Without losing stride, she brushes a kiss on the top of your head. This means I passed the test. It's a start. I can see how badly you want to make this work, but I need you to keep your promises. For good. I know. And hopefully tonight showed you that I am committed to it. To you. She tugs you closer to her, the pair of you frozen on the sidewalk. You have to fight to keep your head clear as the heat from her body radiates into you. I want things to be right between us, but I have to know this is more than one grand gesture, that you're really ready to give me what I want. So I just choked back the last of my water like a damn shot. That reading this. What? I can't do both. I want to be able to go back and forth. I love being yourself, but I also love being in charge. Sounds like you want the best of both worlds. Exactly. She cradles your face in her hands with nothing but tenderness in her expression. You're the most important thing in my world, Nadine. So if that's what you want, I'm ready. You're mine, and I'm yours. What's the point of telling her that? Because what are we going to do with it? There's not really anything you can do with that confirmation. Like, hey, I want to be a switch. Cool. What you going to do about that? I mean, this chapter is almost over. This is the last chapter of the book. And there isn't a book 3. So what's the point of that? What's the point of... Just tap and read. Just read. You wind your arms around Megan's neck and spin her around to press her up against the nearest wall. It's covered in flyers, advertising, burlesque shows, and private parties, but you couldn't care less. Your body slammed to Reagan's. The press of her hips feels so good that you groan into her mouth and slide your tongue deeper into her waiting heat. After everything you've been through tonight, the wet tangle of your mouth feels perfect. So prove it. You slide a hand between your bodies, your fingers grazing her inner thighs. You could already feel the heat pool in there. You're wicked tease, Nadine. You know I can't resist you when you get all hot and wild like this. You feel yourself getting lost in the moment, and Reagan, everything between you is so perfect that seems like a shame to waste it. Indomitable. That doesn't even make sense. Indomitable? That doesn't make sense. Let's head back to my hotel room. I think we both earned a reward. Reagan releases a low, hungry groan from deep in her throat. As wonderful as that... As wonderful as that sounds, I can do you one better. If, of course, I have your permission. Reagan did say, better be good. This is some treat to If this is some trick to get me on my knees for you, I never do that, Nadine. She tries her hand around your waist and leans close. I'm the ones who'll be on my knees tonight. Wait. I'm gonna keep talking. So you're not just looking at the screen and doing something else, but. By talking, I mean, I'm just gonna get this there. this specifically the whole book 2 because the cover of it shows that Reagan is tied down, and I was like, ooh, so that means we finally get to be on top. We get to be in control. When is that gonna happen? I've been waiting for this shit the whole book, the whole of book 2. I've been waiting for this shit. Oh, like this seeing Reagan, the default name is Reagan because I'm too not creative. I like it. When I started book 2 and I saw this man tied up, I was like, ooh. So that means we get to switch roles for once. This book started with Nadine's wet dream of having Reagan on her knees, bound for us. Look, I've been waiting for a chance to have that happen again. But not a dream. If I gotta bring up that screenshot one more time, I don't mind bringing it up because this. The moment I saw this, I was waiting for this the whole damn motherfucking time, and we're gonna finally relive that. Oh hell to the yes! I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna shut up. I'm just gonna read. We're locking in. Reagan calls a cab and takes you out toward the empty part of the desert with a long stretch of road and several enormous hangars lining it on either side. Is this the private airport? The one I always fly into when I visit Vegas. You stop as Reagan tries to lead you away from the taxi to the private jet. The last thing you want right now is to fly to some exotic destination on Reagan's dime. I thought we were going somewhere fun to hook up. Not. Trust me, Nadine. You like this. You gasp, and Reagan ushers you through the main cabin of her jet toward the back room. Through the cabin door, you can see all the items for your dungeon. You can see all the items from your dungeon waiting for you. You brought my dungeon to me. Yes, now see what you're made of, Nadine. You lift your chin and spin around to give Reagan your sternest dummy look. Knowing how important it is for me to be in charge, for her to finally give up control. Before I go in there, I want to be sure we're both clear on who's in control. You don't waste any time. Definitely feel a surge of power root up your spine demands nothing else. I want you on your knees. Reagan sits on her knees obediently, watching you. Yes, Nadine. For the next 2 hours, I'm yours to command. Call me mistress. You approach her and grip her chin, tilting her head up to expose the long line of her throat. Lowering your head, you hover over the soft heat of her mouth. I'll find a way to stop that mouth for good. Yes, mistress. You peek into the bag Reagan brought and see the glint of something silver and sparkly. I was just thinking about that. I call it the ultimate sign of submission. You pick up Reagan's diamond collar, excited for all the possibilities that lie ahead. Get into position so I can put this on you. Now. She gives you a look that tells you she can't wait to take over. When you don't back down, she sinks lower. Seeing her at this level is even more delicious than you imagined. Smiling, you take your time slipping the collar around her neck. The sight of her in the collar heats your blood in ways you can't describe. Do you like what you see, mistress? I like it more when I see pain and pleasure written all over your face. Now, what are we waiting for? You drag Reagan to her feet and pull her into the dungeon, where you force her back down in the center of the room. Tray your hand over the bonus chair Reagan bought at Vegas to win you over. The fact that she planned this in advance. Where to begin? Your gaze lands on the stilettos you bought to Beth and Dahlia in the job interview and to kick off your domain training style. Well, mistress, now you're on my knees. What will you do with me? I'll show you what pain looks like. Reagan's eyes glint hungrily up at you. She grabbed the stilettos and run the spiked heels playfully through your fingers. I always wanted to hear you scream. You slip off your shoes and put the stilettos on instead. The one with those tall, dangerous heels slip into place. You feel power radiating through you. You approach Reagan with sharp, threatening steps. She swells heavily as you approach. Don't forget what sensitive skin I have. A mocking laugh escapes you. The nice thing about Reagan is that she doesn't have sensitive anything. I don't plan to use these on your skin. You slide your foot between Reagan's knees, which are spread low to the ground. She groans as you run the tip of your shoe up the line of her glory. Oh God, mistress. Don't you dare. I dare, sub. I dare it so hard. You keep sliding up until the spiked heel grazes the apex of Reagan's thighs. Exert a light pressure. You let her feel how much strength there is in your calf muscle and your dominatrix soul. Reagan's low moan of pleasure practically rocks the whole plane. It isn't fair for you to tease me like this. Not when you've been working me up all night. Before you're aware of what's happening, Reagan reaches for your leg. Her fingers circle your ankle, holding you fast. Did I say you could touch me? No, mistress. She casts a coy look up at you as her hand runs high up your calf. The pressure of her touch is exquisite, but not nearly as exquisite as the prospect of punishing her for this misdeed. Then what do you think you're doing? She makes it all the way up to your knee, her hands working around to the soft inner skin of your thigh. I can't help it. If you put these hot legs within reach, I have no other choice. Without warning, she places her hand with her mouth. And with those soft, wet lips touch your inner thigh, you know that to regain control, and fast. You snap your leg shut and step away, but not before placing your heel in the center of her chest and pushing her back. She's breathing so hard that you can feel each rise and fall of her breath. You're gonna pay for that one, sub. I was hoping you'd say that. You should punch me by sitting on my face. Do we got a whip in here? We got a whip. We have to have a whip in here. A whip, a paddle, a boxing glove. One of those fucking like little spike knuckle things. I don't know what the fuck you call them. These things, knuckle dusters. Do we have one of those in this fucking room? Cause like I'm gonna punch you. Like one of those belt paddle fucking like a whip. Like I'm gonna slap you. I'm gonna punch you. Hell, I'll take a newspaper, roll it up real tight, and just swat it at her face. I said I was gonna lock in, but I didn't think she was gonna tick me off. Bitch. Let me have something. Let me have this. Why would you try to get some control? Sexy bitch. Your core spikes with a hard, sudden longing, but you force that feeling down. Reagan's doing this on purpose, pushing you and goading you. Turn me way the hell on. You gesture for her to rise. As she does, there's no way for her to hide how tight her nipples are, or how unsteady her legs are growing. Before we go any further, I think you should strip down. There's no use hiding how bad you want me. Not when I can see it so clearly for myself. Reagan wants. Reagan looks as though she wants to argue. Be a growling warning. Do it now, Reagan. I'm only gonna play these games with you for so long. Reagan's smile curves with delight. I know, and I can't wait until that happens. Seriously, give me a knuckle duster. Not even just in game, in real life. Just because they look cool and I might actually want to punch someone. But give me one of those fucking things so I can just like hit it across her face like, bitch! Stop! She takes her time removing her clothes, clearly unafraid of anything you have planned. Because she doesn't take me seriously. She's not taking me seriously. And I hate it. I'm hating it here. And my water's gone, so I don't have anything to drink to, like, you know, not crash out. My voice is crashing out. But, like, she's doing it on purpose. And she's not taking us as a threat because she doesn't see us as one. Because she's not taking us seriously. She's just like, yeah. This is all part of my master plan. I want you to do so and so and so. So I can get, you know. She wants me to punish her because she wants a type of reward from it. She wants to be bad, so I do something bad to her, and in the end, reward her with something that she wanted. So it's like, oh, all part of her plan. Because if I spank her, I'm just gonna get her nice and tripping, right? That's what she wants. Like, yes. Take me, do whatever you want to me. But in the end, I still win. Because I got you to do what I wanted you to do. And it's like, you're gonna fucking stop that shit. You're gonna stop that shit. Before I just put you down to that little blue chair in the back there, before I just strap you the fuck down. And just fucking torture you like that, like, Fucking gonna find some goddamn duct tape. We have to have tape in here. Or something to cover her damn mouth. Blindfold? Take a blindfold but around her mouth. Just shut up. Shut up. Shut your fucking mouth. I'm tired. I'm cranky. Okay. I'm tired and hungry. Leave me alone. It's 9 a.m. Shit. If only she knew how much naked carries her body, make your blood pound. You want to feel that soft skin give way under your touch, and feel the curves quake. Well, mistress, I'm naked now, and we also play with. What now? You cast a quick glance around the dungeon, and decide the only thing to do is restrain Reagan. Exactly. Otherwise, she's likely to top from the bottom every step of the way. Exactly. No. The game hurt me. The game hurt me. It's like, hey, you want to tie her down? Yes. She being too much of a bad. You just want to shackle her and put her in her place. Yeah. Well, say no more. You want these handcuffs? What with the chair? I mean, I don't know what you're asking. You want the handcuffs? Or you want the chair? I want the chair. That's why I died. Yeah. Like, yeah, you. I guess not read my mind, so I said it out loud. But it hurt me. It's like it hurt me. Like, can we put this bitch in that fucking chair back there? Otherwise, she's still gonna have some fucking type of control. It's just like taunting us, like. I mean, look at me. I'm naked. I'm ready for you. What you can do to me? What are you gonna do to me that I can still try to take some type of control, even though I'm supposed to give up that damn control? because she's stubborn as fuck. Like, no, sit in the chair. You're not gonna touch me. You're not gonna move. And fuck it. If we had some goddamn tape on this plane, I'd take him out to shut you up. You're lucky I still want that mouth to do some things for me, but you know, ball gag. There is ball gags. Oh my god! In the background, those mannequins, ball gags. Yes, strap her the fuck down, ball gagger. Shut your mouth. I swear, if we get the option to use one of the ball gags, I'm doing it, and I'm taking a victory lap. I'm making a victory lap. Around the house, I'm just like, whoop. Hey. Strap the bitch down and shut her up. If it lets me do that. Oh my god. You point at the bonus chair and put on your sternest, most dominating expression. Sit your ass down. I don't want to hear any more back talk from you. My poor Dame is starting to get angry, isn't she? I wonder why. Whip to the face. Just whip her in the face. Whip, nay. Whip, nay. I'll try to make this very fucking quick, but I thought it was fucking funny. One year, my choir teacher, I walk in, to choir class. My teacher, is being taught how to do the whip and nay. It's not old, but gray. It's gray. After maybe in the 40s, his 40s. So yeah, it's just he's putting up with them, but at the same time, he's like questioning how he's doing it. He's like he's copying them. He's like, how is this a whip? It's because whip in motion. Like, he's repeatedly doing the whip. It's like, what type of, it's like, being so cynical of it. Like, it's how are you supposed to whip anything like this? What type of whip is this? But and I'm just walking into class. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I just walked to my seat, looking back like, the hell? Leave this poor man alone. Anyways, she bats her eyes she bats her eyes playfully at you. I need more water. I just die. If I make my victory lap, I'm getting water. Is this something I said? Place a hand in the middle of Reagan's chest and practically shove her down into the chair. The moment she hits that leather, you're determined not to take any more of her insubordination. You can play cute all you want. Fuck you. You can play cute all you like. While Reagan's gaze is fixed on your face, watching every word with a coy smile, you quickly shackle both her wrists in place. But I'm still the one in charge. Once I have your legs spread for me, I can do anything I want, pleasant or painful. Reagan swallows hard. There's a delightful flicker of uncertainty in her eyes and an even more delightful flicker of arousal. Yes, mistress. Yes, be scared. Don't fuck you. Fuck you. Take me seriously. I'm so close to yanking one of the ball gags and just shoving it in your fucking throat. Pause. Play. Never mind. Rewind. Shove it in your throat. Just shoving the ball gag in your fucking throat. Alright, cool. Never mind. Never mind. We can continue. You kick her legs open and lean down to attach them to the foot restraints on both legs of the chair. The moment those chains click into place, you step back to view your handiwork. You're not so smug now, are you? You didn't have it in you to really make me suffer. And that's what I love best about you. How soft you are. And how sweet. Your lips curve in a dangerous smile. With Reagan powerless in front of you. Sweet is the last thing you're feeling right now. I used to be, but I learned a few new tricks. You bring your mouth to the side of Reagan's neck and begin nibbling on the soft skin to the side of her throat. Muscles twitch underneath the light lip of her teeth. You helped me realize that being naughty can be even more fun than being nice. As the word naughty escapes your lips, you bite down deep enough to leave an impression. Reagan gasps and cry out. And that when I want something, you bite again, harder this time. Your lips moving further down Reagan's body. You'll see that neat imprints your teeth leaving her skin. I deserve to take it. Your teeth find Reagan's nipple and bite down. Her nipple is already hard and puckered, but after the sharp sting of your bite, it can practically cut stone. Nadine. Instead of pulling back, you trade your teeth for the wet slide of your tongue. Reagan's cry of pain becomes an even harder cry of pleasure. So don't push me, Reagan. I have too many toys at my disposal, and too many ways to make you suffer. Exactly. I will clap, but the mic is going in my mouth. I'm sorry. Alright. Exactly, bitch. You tied down and I got all this shit to use on you for the next 2 hours since you are letting me take control. You said it yourself. You're not going back on this in any way, shape, or form by trying to regain some of that fucking control that you're supposed to let up. That you agreed to let up for the next 2 hours. You said it. You said it before we started. You said you'd be on your knees for me before we even got on the fucking plane. You are to submit to me wholly and to stop trying to control your way back to the fucking top. Stop it. Stop. And now you will fucking learn. As Nadine walks over to the back, grabs a ball gag, and just puts it in her mouth. Then again, you know what? Reagan's lucky. I like to hear the sounds. You know, those sounds, and you know, hear my name out of her lips. Otherwise, you know, ball gag, mouth, vibrator, shoved inside, and just sit back and watch her squirm. Just sit back and just, yeah. What you gonna do now, bitch? What you gonna do now? What you gonna do now? Exactly nothing. You're just gonna sit there and take it. You're gonna sit there and take it. Oh, I guess you wouldn't do the ball gag when she's strapped down. Because then she can't, one, she can't say a safe word, and two, she can't tap you in any way because, you know, her hands are tied down. I guess she can tap her fingers to herself. Like, So, my plan still works. Ball gag, vibrator, shoved up, you know, and just have fun. Just like teasing the rest of her body with like a feathered, one of those feathered things, feather toys. Just like, yeah, have fun. Have fun. Wow, Nadine, you really have found your dominant side, and I like it. Finally. You laugh softly, but not before grabbing your nipple clamps and gliding the metal tips over Reagan's quaking body. She deserves to have those device-like grips twisting her up. Yes, and these things. Right, thank you. I forget when they say naked, they're naked. It just, you know, we can't see that for censorship reason, so it's just underwear, but they are naked, so you get her chest is exposed. Her whole body's exposed and she still has the audacity to, like, what is wrong with you? Reagan, what is wrong with you? What the hell? She's fully naked and exposed to us. And she's still acting like this? Jesus. But then again, she might like it too much. She might like feeling it too much herself. Watch me. Take a step back and run your hands over the upper swell of your chest. When Reagan realizes what you're doing, she gasps. Hell yes. He loved those... Hold on. Hell yes. You love the way those clamps feel on your nipples, don't you? Not nearly as much as I love the way your eyes light up to see me on display. You shimmy out of your clothes, taking your time to feel each inch of skin. As soon as you're standing exposed and naked in front of Reagan, she groans long and hard. You have no idea how bad I want to touch you right now. Oh, I know. That's the point. Suffer. Too bad. I'm the only one doing the touching today. You reach down and begin playing with the tight pocket of your nipple, tugging it between your finger and thumb. You arch your back and moan as you continue playing with yourself. Reagan doesn't blink. She watches you, a deep, intense hunger in her gaze. Tell me how it feels, mistress. Please. You slide the first clamp over your hot, dropping nipple and clip it into place. The moment those teeth grip the sensitive skin, you cry out. Feels like you're sucking me, Reagan. Like your head is buried in my chest as you take what you need. Like that. Something like that. Yes. Give me more. Give me more what? There's a flash of defiance in Reagan's eyes, but it is overridden by her need. The submission in her eyes is almost as hot when she says next. Give me more, please. You can say that word, oh my god. You run your free hand over your curves and down your hips as you reach over to your other nipple. By the time you have that one secured, you're so wet that you can barely stand it. Of all the jewelry I bought you, those clamps suit you the best. I wish I could always make you wear them. The pain is so deliciously sharp that all you can do is take your lower lip between your teeth and moan. As the initial waves of pain begin to ebb, you regain your bearing and your control. Be careful what you wish for, Reagan. Now my nipples are as tight and hot as the rest of me. I'm ready to play for real. There's no denying the labored way Reagan's breathing, her heart is straining. She wants to touch you, but even more than that, she wants to be touched. My poor sub. It's a lot, isn't it? If you had any idea how hot you look something around this dungeon, those stilettos, you wouldn't pity me. I could watch you forever. You scrape your nails lightly down Reagan's abdomen. Don't forget that blindfold exists for a reason. If I put one on, you won't be able to watch anything. Instead of backing down, Reagan arches into your touch. Then go ahead and blindfold me. My imagination is more than capable of filling in the blanks, especially since I can still feel and smell you. You continue running your hand on her body until you reach her dropping center. She's so wet for you that you only have to flick lightly at her slit to have her gasping for more. Nadine, please. You know, I never realized before, did you have a bit of a mouth on you? Really? I thought you figured that out the first time I spread your legs and dive between them. That's not what I meant. Thus, spreading your legs for Reagan right here and right now is so overpowering that you almost release her and order her to her knees. Almost. Thanks for your dumb training. You know that sub is talking back instead of begging and pleading, so sub needs a little more discipline. It's high time you learn this lesson in silence. Yes! Yeah. Victory lap. I'm getting more water. You know, I think my friends would have a heart attack if they heard me say I'm gonna get another bottle of water after just completely finishing one. Finish the one whole bottle and going, yeah, I'm gonna get another one. They would either celebrate or at least two of them would have a heart attack. Like, what, huh? But, like, yeah. I drink water when I have no fucking soda or energy drink. And I just die. But yes. Ball gag. Yes. Silence the bitch. Silence her. I shouldn't be so happy about this, but again, 9 in the morning. I am fucking delirious as all hell, man. You reach for the ball gag and palm the hard silicone ball in. You reach for the ball gag and palm the hard silicone ball that once spread your mouth wide open. Open wide. When you use this on me, you use to teach me about empathy. I'm gonna use it on you to teach you not to talk back. Nadine. You approach Reagan and trace one finger along her cheek. Her mouth is already starting to fall open in anticipation of the gag. Maybe once you had this ball shoved down your throat, pause, you learn to obey your mistress once for all. You drag a long, slow kiss over her mouth before placing your tongue with the ball. If it gets to be too much, just follow your eyelashes. I'll be watching you very carefully. Yes, mistress. I trust you. That promise of trust is your undoing. She nudged the ball between her lips. You're aware for the first time just how much this dungeon must have cost Reagan. Not in terms of money, but in terms of her pride. She purchased and equipped every single one of these items, knowing that I'd use them on her, that she'd be the one giving up control. You fix the strap on the back of her head and pause, gaze into her eyes. She wait for a sign for discomfort. As promised, she looks wholly trusting and wholly yours. I wish we could get that visual, but I can picture it. Your heart roars for something more powerful than you ever felt before. I need to protect this woman who's willing to give you everything. Anyone who hurts her will have to answer to me, myself included. You realize where to start that this is the one lesson Reagan never got around to teaching you. Once your sub has given it all the way, the only thing you feel is tender, overwhelming care. This must be what it means to really be a dumb man. You consider hurting Reagan a little, but all thoughts of punishment have fled. Instead, what I want to do is shower her with rewards and affection. No, hurt her! Slap her! Drop that chandelier on her head. I'm kidding. You move down her body until you're kneeling position. Reagan already knows what's happening. Reagan already knows what's coming. Her hips frantic, she seeks relief against your mouth. I never thought I'd see the day when the big bad wolf would beg. You can't wait any longer. You kiss your way up the soft skin of her upper thighs, refusing to stop till you're buried in the sleek white heat of her. She moans behind the gag. She runs your tongue up the line of her body, your tongue delving deep into her delicious folds. I think I'm finally starting to understand what having a sub does to a person. I didn't know how having this much control could feel. How much it means for you to give it to me. You can easily finish Reagan right here and now, but you long to feel her hands on you and taste her kiss, so you pull away. Of the two of us, I didn't expect me to be the first to give in. Reagan's eyes flow with concern. She undid the gag and slide it out of her mouth. Is something wrong? No, the opposite. You stop her with a kiss. You're gentle at first, careful of how her mouth might hurt after the gag, but the longer you taste her breath mingling with yours, the more desperate you become. Didn't you say you're getting water? Why? Drink the damn water. I am drinking it. The reason I've been trying to explain to my said friends is I can't drink cold water. It ruins my fucking throat. It like I have a fucking infection, so drinking cold water is making my throat worse. I'm getting sick of only drinking warm water. I want something cold. I want cold drinks. Damn it. Like, goddamn. So yeah, I'm gonna keep drinking this. I'm gonna keep drinking this shit. I'm gonna keep getting all scratchy. So, shut up. Deal with it. I think it's time to remove these clamps. You slide a hand up the chain. The movement sends sharp, lustrous pain to your breast. You remove the clamps from each nipple, then arch forward so Reagan can soothe the sting away with a kiss. I need you, Reagan. Now. I mean, I can drink warm water. I'm fine with it. It's just, I'm purposely drinking cold. Because it's funny when I read. all them damn voice cracks is because I be drinking. She chuckles with so much understanding and warmth that you feel dizzy with it. I guess I should have warned you about that part, huh? You don't answer her right away. Too busy undoing the bindings of the chair and scrambling to feel her body next to yours. I don't feel your legs ratify me soon. I won't be held accountable for my actions. Ring's amused gaze moves over the dungeon, across the bed and onto the floor, sliding over the remaining toys. For a moment, you think she's about to issue an order or carry you to the bed. Then she turns to you with decisive openness in her eyes. There are plenty of ways you can grant your wish. Wait, hold on. There are plenty of ways you can grant your own wish, mistress. I'm yours to command. Remember? The sound of this surrender.
To the United States.
The sound of the surrender causes the blood to pound in your ears before moving between your legs and dropping with so much intensity that you can't hold back any longer. Can we carry Reagan? Well, so we're gonna be the ones with the on our shoulders. She's gonna have on her legs, if I'm understanding this right. We still command her, so we are still on top. Can we carry Reagan? Can we carry her? It's kind of have to carry the. Can we carry her? You can't resist the idea of putting the swing. You can't resist the idea of putting the sex swing to the test. The Reagan spread wide for you. You finger the straps and beckon for her to take a seat. Have you ever been in the submission? Have you ever been in the submissive seat on one of these days? One more time. Have you ever been in the submissive seat on one of these days before? I got distracted by the fucking loud ass car honk outside right as I was speaking. God damn it. I said one more time, I got it, I'm gonna nail this. And then as soon as I started speaking, the fucking car started to honk the entire time I was talking. I hate it here. I hate it here so much. The moment I start to talk, it just beeps over me like, okay. I was so close to starting over one more time. It's like, nope, just do it. Just fucking do it. You already know the answer to that, Nadine. You mean this is the first for you? I never thought I'd live to see the day. Reagan smirks. She settles her ass into the seat. She doesn't wait to be told before opening her legs and slipping her feet into the restraints. You can't look away from the enticing heat of her body, open and ready for you. Are you just gonna look? Or do you plan to do something about this? I'm ready. The question is, are you? You slide restraints her legs to the around her thighs. She sways gently back and forth as you position yourself between your legs. Well, mistress, how do you want me? With the ball gag back on. Shut up. You make me nervous. Those 3 words got me, and I'm ashamed of myself. I'm gonna drive this swing against my body. You step closer between Reagan's legs. The slick heat of your mouth, giving both you the faces you need. Good, but different than what I was expecting. It's gonna take a lot more than that to make me. Just wait. See, put the ball gap back in. She's talking too much. You push her gently away, letting gravity take over. She swings back hard against your waiting body and your waiting hands. For quiet delight, she sinks into your touch. Again. Oh God. And do it again. Don't say I didn't warn you. She's begging. You never experienced anything like it. As Reagan gives herself over to her pleasure. Every moan is like music to your ears. Nadine, may I... Mistress, please. As much as you love to prolong Reagan's pleasure, you're too worked up to fight anymore. Come with me, Reagan. You earned it. Somehow. I say otherwise. And think she can, last more rounds. If I knew the song, I would play it, and I would, cut to YouTube and play it. But I don't, so I'm not. With those words, you let your body go. Wave after wave of pulsing pleasure moves through you. The pounding of blood through your ears, so loud you can barely hear the sound of your own ecstasy. Reagan's only a few seconds behind you. Her cries almost lost in the roar of your body, coming harder than you ever come before. Nadine, Shh. Just know that you say it. I already know. You have no idea how long the two of you stay like that, your hearts beating against one another, your body sweaty and sated. By the time you're able to feel your toes again, you feel as though it might have been hours. You still feel light and giddy as you release Reagan and begin the task of getting dressed. Here, Nadine. Even though it's technically your job to take care of Reagan, she hands you a bottle of water. You're about to protest, she silences you with a most devastating smile. I know the rules, but just drink it. From here on out, we'll take care of each other. As if to prove it, she presses her lips against your forehead in a soft, loving gesture. It just doesn't feel very dame-like to let you take care of me to a session like that. You're not just my dame tonight. You're my partner. My equal. Finally! And being all those things means we get to play like that again. I'm ready whenever you are. You wrap your arms around her and hold her tight. You don't want this evening to end, but you both have to face the real world again. Can we walk back to the hotel instead of driving? I think I need some time to come down from all that. Me too. And I can't think of anyone I'd rather take that long walk with than you. So that was all nice and all. And the damn. My memory is that short. It is. I'm only 24. My memory sucks. My knees, my back, my arm, my neck, my ass. Everything hurts on me. God damn it, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not making it to dirty, am I? Thank God. What was I gonna say? Oh, all this is nice and shit. You know, the what Reagan just said. The whole we we the, we t- the, we take care of every each other. We equal. We partners. We and all that. The hope to if being all that means we can play like that more, then I can't wait to play. Can't wait for more of that. I'm ready for you. Whatever she just said, I can't fucking remember. Oh my god, but that's nice and all, honey. But this is the last chapter, the last book. I still plan to make a Surrender 3, which, bitch, Surrender 1 was out so long before me reading it, or fully reading it, that I didn't even know book 2 was made. So, either there's never going to be a book 3, or we're going to be waiting a decade. Because again, when I first saw Surrender years ago on this game, I didn't really, once again, it's like, oh fine, I'll read it. Never finished it. You read it with me. And I also realized while reading that, like, oh my god, there's a book 2. While looking for the fucking book, because it's in its own subcategory. I saw Surrender book 2. I'm like, there's a book 2? Like, how long has it been since I read this fucking book? There's a book 2. So we're not getting a book 3. And if we are, you whores will get that video. You'll get that. You'll see it. But all this is nice and sweet and cute and all that, but couldn't we do that a couple chapters before? Like, we couldn't have wrapped this up a little bit sooner. Like, get to that. I mean, get to that a little bit sooner, and like, we still have until the last chapter to experience this new world with us. Not do all this on the last fucking chapter of the last book of the series. And just crap my damn shoulder. Damn. Sometime later, you and Reagan slowly walk back toward your hotel, wondering when this chapter ends. There's something oddly romantic about strolling hand in hand with Reagan in a city known for its vices. You reach a common part of the strip, where flashy casinos give way to smaller boutiques and specialty services. I'm not paying for one more goddamn thing. This chapter. Penny for your thoughts, Nadine? Oh, never mind. I see you in the background. I was just thinking about your ass. I am tired. I'm very tired. I'm very rambunctious right now, because why am I about to pick? I was just thinking about your ass. You just found Corey up at Reagan, and have to stop yourself from teasing her. Just a little. Now that I know I can punish your ass anytime I want, I'm having a hard time getting out of my mind. Is that what it would take to win you back? If that's the case, let's go find a paddle right now. You shake her head and stop her before she bounds off to do your bidding. There's no more winning or losing. I'm ready to make my decision. Does that mean you've forgiven me? No. You know, deep in your heart, that you forgave her long before now. From the moment Reagan arrived at Vegas, she's been everything you need her to be. Supportive and caring, willing to commit, determined to prove that she can give up control when it matters. Again, this is all nice and sweet. Like, oh, she's changed. She's trying to be a better girlfriend to us, but like, a little too fucking late. Last chapter, last book. Again, unless it's a book 3 comes out of fucking thin air in the near, I don't know, future. this year. Would it be this year? I don't fucking know. I don't know when book 2 was made. Book 2 was probably made, like, not this year, but like, 2025. So, when book 3 will probably be made in like 2027. Like, 2030. I don't fucking know. I don't know when the fuck book 2 was made. Because again, when I first had choices, when I first saw Surrender before fucking reading it, it was only the first book. It was until I decided I was gonna start, posting it. It's like, oh my god, there's a book 2. When? So, like, this is all nice, sweetie. I love you changing. I'm loving this side of you. It's just, you couldn't do that a lot sooner. You couldn't do that a lot fucking sooner. Your eyes flick up to the building behind Reagan. She hasn't noticed where you are yet, but you can't take your eyes off it. I have one final test for you, Reagan. To prove once and for all that you're ready to relinquish your control to me. Her gaze melts down into yours. She speaks. Her voice is softer than you ever heard before. Anything, Nadine. You know I can't deny you. Then all you have to do is answer one last question. You pull back from her and drop slowly to your... Read it right! Please, read this right! You pull back from her and you drop slowly to one knee. Reagan watches, her eyes wide as you gesture at the Vegas chapel behind her. Reagan Dorn, will you marry me? Reagan's first response isn't a yes or a no. She looks down at you with love shining in her eyes, and she grins. I'm serious, Reagan. I know. It's just that you weren't the only one thinking of asking a question tonight. She reaches into a hidden pocket in her dress and pulls out a small velvet box. How do pockets in dresses work? That's not important. Read the book. She's had it this whole time. Reagan, were you really gonna propose? I wanted to since you first opened your hotel door. I just didn't know you were ready to. My answer is yes, Nadine. I'm yours. No reservations, no more holding back. Never again. And put that ring on my finger. It almost feels too good to be true. But as Reagan helps you up and slides and slips the ring onto your finger, it touches the tenderest thing you ever felt. The ring slides into place, and reality finally sinks in. Your eyes well up with happy tears. It's perfect. You're perfect. And I plan to spend the rest of our lives making sure you know it, and every day. The lights of the city twinkle around you like 1,000 illicit stars, and Reagan's kiss feels like a promise and a homecoming all in one. When you finally pull apart, she's smiling, her love for you on display for all the world to see. So what do we want to do next? Should I fly us home? Start looking for places on the West Coast? The fact that she's asking means even more than the offer. You really had time to think about your promotion, but it can wait. Tonight, you're going to walk me back to my hotel, lock the door, and turn all these clothes off. Until all these clothes off again. Tomorrow, we'll figure out the rest. You look down at the ring in your finger, your heart swelling with happiness as Reagan takes your other hand in hers. I can live with that. And no matter what comes, Nadine, I'm in. All the way. You smile as you capture her lips in one last kiss. And that's just how I like you. This is all nice. This is nice and all. We finally we married her, which we kind of fucking expected was fucking happening. Right? We figured this would eventually happen, right? Right? I'm not the only one who knew this was gonna lead to some marriage, right? I'm not the one who knew that it was gonna end in marriage. I mean, for crying out loud, we read the nanny affair. It's basically the same storyline. It's just no kids to watch, so no kid drama, no baby mama drama. But a lot of hooking up. A lot of hooking up that you shouldn't be fucking doing. Vanity Fair, hooking up with your boss. Surrender, this one. The hooking up with your divorce attorney. Forbidden love with a billionaire. Basically the same storyline, just slightly tweaked, right? So I was like, yeah, you get married in Vanity Fair, happy ever after, but at least that one was done in like book 2, not book 2. Book 2 was like your whole relationship. At the end, it was basically talking about your fucking relationship. Like, yes, Sam is finally, ready to call you her girlfriend, or their girlfriend, and trying to get public with you. With Reagan, I was like, are we? Because I'm saying it, you're not saying it. But I'm saying it. I'm saying that we are, but you're not saying that we are. So is we? Is we? Oh my God. Then there was at least another fucking book. There's a book 3 about like the whole book 3 was all about getting married. This one just like, oh, you married on the last chapter, and you there's no more to it. At least in the Nanny Fair, there's like the whole build up to it. This one is just you married, and you never get to refer to, you never get to hear the W word from, like wife. You never get to hear that from Reagan. You never get to officially to call her that, because it and again, Nanny Fair had 3 fucking books, and then the Dalton Affair, and this just ends. Reagan finally is opening up, becoming less of a fucking hard ass. And it's like, oh my God, we're getting a different side of her, a soft, compassionate side of her. We married her. We don't get to read on past this. Don't get to explore a little more about this. Like, enjoy this a little longer. The book just fucking ends. Put the ring on her finger. She says all the sweet shit. It would fucking have killed her to say months ago. She's completely fucking changed. Did a whole 180. Right? In the last couple of fucking chapters until this. But still was being a fucking hard ass. This chapter was the only chapter that she proved that she fully proved that she can change. We finally get to fucking see that. But not even for fucking long. Because even on the fucking plane doing the whole, all that, she was still not getting full control. Right? It took to the end of that, what scene, for start letting go. Like the last fucking chapter, the last few bit of dialogue on screen, like, oh my God, look at her, she's changed. Wow, it's really showing it. Oh my God, it's written all over her goddamn face. She's having an expression other than it's just stone cold bitch. But that book just fucking ends. Don't get me wrong, I love my fucking smart and shit, but like, it just ends. Unless it's just gonna work up to some more drama in like book 3, which again, there's no book 3. And I'm having all the team behind surrender. Thank you for reading. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Is there more? No, there's not more. Wow. So it. Okay. It is. I'm gonna stay with me. I know it's over an hour long. Just stay with me for a few more seconds. It didn't take me to a book 3. Obviously, I mean, yeah, I know it's not. There isn't one. I'm just seeing. I'm just checking. Check. Where the fuck is it? Or can I not read? Can I not read? Wait, can I just not read? I can't read. No, I can read. OPTBR. It's not all alphabetical, but it's kind of yeah. The difference between this book and the Nanny Affair is what sexy billionaire BDSM. We just no kids and what am I looking for? Nanny Affair. Oh. I'm trying to be fast. Look. We were engaged in book 3, and fucking Laws of Vegas. Well, your character in Reagan's already married. Just like okay, but like it's basically the same thing. It's basically the same fucking thing. Instead of the word billionaire is replaced with CEO on a Nanny Affair. Like sexy billionaire BDSM. This one, sexy CEO nanny. Like it's the same thing. It's the same thing. I'm gonna take my fucking 15 diamonds and cry and get food and go to bed and good fucking bye.